So from here, begin to settle into yourself. Settle into your breath, into this moment. Allow yourself to invite in a sense of ease with how you breathe. This gentle expansion on the breath in, and this softening on the breath out. So this expanding on the breath in, slowly drinking the breath into the body, and softening into your exhale. Good. Feeling the rib cage gently widen and expand. And feel the rib cage gently soften on the exhale. And let your attention rest. Maybe it's on a place of excess tension that you're looking to rid yourself of. Maybe it's the beat of the heart. Maybe it's your sit bones, your third eye center. Or maybe it's not even a physical place. Rest your attention there. And in the stillness of this moment, allow yourself to observe, and in doing so, removing yourself from that reactionary place. From that critical self-talk. From that highly evaluating place into a place of introspection, but just to notice, just to watch. Good. And then from here we'll gently blink open the eyes and we'll come back into the room. Lovely. Okay. So from here, let's take our right leg out to the side and bring our left foot up inside our thigh. Okay. Easy through the sit bones. Sit up nice and tall. Flex through your right foot here. And then start to reach out. You can hold on to the ankle or the shin. Or the top of the foot, or the outer edge of the foot, or even hook the index finger around the big toe, okay? So remember, we want to practice softening in, and turn your chest towards the front, and then you can gently draw the side waist further towards the thigh. You won't go massively far here. You'll feel now a sensation into the other side of your body. And if you like, you can reach your arm up, and you can, as you guide yourself over towards this thigh, you can drape the arm over your ear. Good, and if you feel called to look up, by all means look up. Breathing into the side waist. You'll feel the tension there. You can just breathe into the side. And remember to soften in on the exhale. Good. And then from here, you'll slowly, slowly, slowly bring the hand back and come back. Good. Now let's twist over the left knee. Okay, so right hand crosses onto the leg, the thigh, the knee, wherever it goes. Left hand behind you. And again, just a gentle turn, a gentle twist. You won't be able to twist a lot here. Good. And then from here, coming back into your center. Lovely. Okay, bring your feet in. And then we'll do that on the other side, okay? So taking the left foot out, drawing your right foot up inside your thigh. Find your sit bones, flex into your foot. Hands can move behind you if you need a little bit of a prop up. Reach out along this shin. You can hold on to the ankle of the shin. Or again, top or the outside of the foot. Might be completely different as well to the other side. And then you can draw the left side waist closer towards the left thigh. And you can lift the right arm up if there's space. And the arm can reach by the ear or even drape further towards this foot. As you breathe now into this opposite side waist. So you would think it's about the side waist of this leg, but it's in fact the other side. Good. Deep and even breaths. And nothing should be of an energy of fighting with yourself in any way, of pushing and too far. Remember, it's yoga. And then from here, come back. Good, and then we'll twist over this right leg, okay? So, right hand behind you, left hand over onto the knee or thigh. And a gentle guidance as you turn and twist. Lovely. And then from here, come back into your center. Good. Okay. Come into your cross-legged position. Okay, inhale, lift your arms out and up. Maybe you look up. Good, and now let's twist to the right. So, right hand behind you, left hand crosses over onto the knee or thigh. And gently use the hands to turn and twist. Keep that belly button drawn in and up, nice long spine. From here, come back into the center. Inhale, lift the arms up again. Lengthen the side waist, the inner spine. And exhale, twist and turn to the left. Inhale, the belly button lifts. And exhale, twist and turn. So the belly will still expand on the in-breath. And you'll feel the rib cage soften on the out-breath. Good, and then from here come back into your middle. Lovely. Okay, so let's come on to our hands and knees. And we'll take an extended child's pose, okay? So widening into the knees. Hips can move back toward the heels. Come up onto your finger pads here. And you can take the hands a little bit wider if you need to, and kind of think it's like down dog and child's pose combined, okay? So we're trying to lengthen out through the lower back here, through the side waist, all the way up through the spine. And breathe into the shoulder blades. And of course you can relax the head between the arms. And the head can be lifted, don't worry, it doesn't need to be down on the floor. Just breathe your breath in, and you might even notice gentle waves of the body as it responds to the breath. Inhale, gently rising, and exhale, gently softening. Good. So from here now, let's come up onto our hands and our knees. Bring your knees in so they're underneath the hips and the shins point back vertically. And now let's take the hands forward. So I want you to put a little bit of an arch into your back, lift the tailbone, and then allow the hands to walk forward. And melting down into the chest, okay? You'll meet some resistance, of course. And again, that's when you can breathe into it. So the inhale might lift. And the exhale, of course, softens in. Good. Inhale lifts. And exhale softens. Good. And again. And the exhale softens. Good. Just breathe in here. Feeling the middle of your back just really, it's like it's decreasing into itself. Tailbone nice and high. A nice arch of the back all the way to the nape of the neck. Forehead might be up or down. Breathing into the shoulder blades, the shoulders themselves, the chest, the back. Good, then press into the hands, begin to lift the chest. Begin to gently, tenderly walk the hands back. I meant to say gingerly, not tenderly. And then inhale, come forward onto the knees. Have the arms nice and long, nice and straight. Shoulders roughly in line with the wrists. And then bend the elbows and then bring yourself down. Good. Let's come up into Sphinx pose. So prop yourself up onto your forearms. This is an often forgotten about pose, and I practice it quite a lot because it's in the Yin Yoga lineage, and it will be practiced often. Ground into the bones of the forearms from the elbows to the index fingers. Feel the arch of the back. It's almost as if you're doing upward facing dog. And you can press into the tops of the feet just very gently. Just feel a mild engagement of the legs. You don't want to clench the buttocks, but the buttocks do engage softly. And then breathe your breath down into the soft part of your belly. We'll take 5 breaths here. So inhaling and exhaling. And just look where it feels comfortable for the neck. It might even be down for some of you. Inhale. And exhale. Good, 2 more breaths. Good, and again, breathe in. And breathe out. Good, and then from here, let's lower down Glide the hands back under the shoulders, point the elbows up and back. Cobra pose. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. You might come higher up. You might be in a lower cobra. Either or is fine. Exhale, release. Curl the toes. Move your hips back. Stretch out through that spine there. This should feel very, very welcome then after the back bend. And then from here, downward facing dog. Hips moving up and back. Okay? And of course you can soften your knees in down dog. You can press back into your heels. You can pedal through the heels, just alternating. Feel free to linger as you press back into one heel for a moment if that feels good, into the calf. Press back into the other if it feels good for the calf. Good, and then from here begin to walk your feet forward to your hands. And then looking forward, inhale, hands to shins or floor, halfway. Nice long back. And exhale, bow forward and down. Good, inhale, come all the way up. Arms reaching. And then mountain pose, exhale, the arms relax by your sides. Good, take a full breath in mountain. And a full breath out. Good, inhale, the arms reach forward and up. And exhale, bow forward and down. Inhale, halfway, long flat back. Exhale, downward facing dog, plant the hands and step back. Take a full breath in, down dog. And a full breath out. Let's wave forward to plank pose, upper push-up. Shoulders arrive over the wrists. So you find the danda, the dandasana, which is the staff. The staff is the spine. Knees can come down unless you want something stronger. Exhale, lower. Good, pointing the toes, shoulders back. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, curl the toes. Down dog, hips up and back. Full breath in downward facing dog. And a full exhale. Walk or step your feet forward. Take as many steps as you need, especially if it's your first time doing yoga in a while. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reach upwards. Exhale, mountain pose. Good. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, bow. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, down dog. Take a full breath in, down dog. And a full exhale. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower down. Point the feet, inhale, rise up. Exhale, release, curl the toes, down dog. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Walk or step the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, down dog. Inhale and down dog. And exhale. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees up or down for Chaturanga Dandasana. The danda is the staff of the spine. Inhale, Rising up. Exhale, curl the toes, downward facing dog. A full breath in, a full breath out. Good. Begin to walk the feet forward. Inhale halfway. And exhale, downward facing. Oh, exhale, bow forward and down, downward facing. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, the arms by the sides. Obviously need more coffee. So inhale, the arms reach up. Take a hold of your right wrist. And just gently lean over towards your left as you exhale. As you do this, you're pressing evenly into your feet. The tailbone is lengthening, and the hips can even move a wee bit further over to the right as you lean to your left. Keep a tone to the belly, and keep an easeful nature through the breath. Come up, switch your hands, inhale, lengthen, exhale, lean to the right, hips move to the left, belly lifting in and up, and enjoying that little side opener there. Come up, and bow forward and down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Now step your right foot back to a lunge as you exhale. Inhale and down in your lunge. Sorry, I'm saying all the wrong names. And exhale here. Step back to plank as you breathe in. And now we'll take side plank here, okay? For a different variation, you can bring your shin down onto the floor like this. And then you can ground through your back foot. Okay, making sure that your right knee is underneath your right armpit. And you can lift the left arm up. Take a full breath in, cross the chest, and a full breath out. Good, a full breath in again. And exhale, bring the hand down. Good. Step back to plank. And then exhale, full or half chaturanga. Inhale up into your back bend. And exhale, return to down dog. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Lovely. So take the right leg up now as you breathe in. Step the foot forward between the hands as you breathe out. And if it doesn't quite get there, no problem. Ground through the back knee. Step the right foot forward between the hands. Okay? Now everybody ground the back knee. And bring your hands up onto your front knee and or thigh. Okay? This stabilizes the knee over the heel. I have my back toes curled under. That gives me a little bit more support. Okay? And then from here, inhale, the arms reach up. And exhale when you're here. Good. So imagine that the rib cage is very gently just lifting up away from the pelvis. And then you're creating a lot of space there around the side waist again. The belly, the low back. And then a lovely lift up into the chest, the upper back. Good. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step forward on your breath in. And fold on your breath out. Come all the way up, arms reach overhead on the inhale. And mountain pose on the exhale. Good. Take a full breath in mountain. And a full breath out. Good. So you're following that journey of the breath. Okay? So from here, You stay at the top of your mat, I just turn for demo. Inhale, the arms reach. Exhale, bow forward and down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step the left foot back into a lunge. Take a full breath in. And take a full breath out. Good. Now from here, step back into your plank pose. Now for side plank, you're going to balance on your left hand. You can take the variation where the knee comes down and you ground and open the back foot and lift the arm, okay? Or you can take this leg straight, the heels to the left, and lift your right arm up. You can of course stack your feet. As I get a little bit older, I don't bother. It makes it harder, yes. But you don't always have to make everything so difficult for yourself. Yoga doesn't care, really. Exhale, bring the hand down. And then begin to lower down, knees up or down. Good, inhale, back bend. And exhale, curl your toes. You can have a little pit stop on the way there. Hips back to the heels if you like. Lengthen out through the back. And then move up into down dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot forward. Ground your back knee. Hands to the front knee and or thigh. And then once you're stable there, reach the arms up. Keep a nice clear line through the wrists. Like you're reaching up for like a top shelf. Grounding through the left foot, grounding through the back toes. Breathing in and breathing out. Good, exhale, bring your hands down. Step forward on the breath in. And fold forward on the breath out. All the way up, inhaling. And mountain pose on the exhale. Take a full breath in here. And a full breath out. Good. Inhale, the arms reach up again. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back. Good. Now from here, take a full breath in, look forward. Sometimes coming up onto the fingertips is really beneficial. You're creating that nice long spine. Breathing into this deeper lunge. Exhale, step back to down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your foot forward. And then come into warrior two. So ground and open your back foot flat and slightly on an angle, heel to heel. And then bring your arms up into warrior two. Okay? So the front knee is gently bending. Arms parallel to the ground. And again, invite in this softness, this elegance of the joints of the limbs. Find the easeful nature of the breath. Good. And then from here, lengthen out into the front leg. Okay, let's take Trikonasana, triangle pose. So imagine that someone is holding onto your wrist and is guiding your hand further forward. And then they're bringing the hand to rest maybe onto the shin. Maybe you circle your thumb and your index finger and your palm around the shin, and the left arm rises. If you can look up, rest your awareness somewhere comfortable for the neck. Looking down is also an option. Feel the sturdiness of the legs support you. And feel the radiance of the breath, the radiance of the body. Good, and then from here, bend the front knee, bring your hands down onto the ground. Take your right leg up and back for three-legged dog. Bend your knee when you're up there. Feel the shin move over to the left. The inner thighs stretch to the back right-hand corner of your mat. Good, and then let's come to pigeon. So bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Ground through the back knee. Inhale, come up. And exhale, you can then bow forward if it's comfortable in this right knee, okay? And just breathe your breath into your right hip. Good, one more breath. Good, begin to walk your hands back. Curl the back toes and step back into down dog. Good, you can pedal out through the legs there, nice to do so. And then either walk or step your feet forward to your hands. Inhale halfway, nice long spine. Exhale, bow over the legs. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. And exhale, mountain pose. Take a full breath in. Take a full breath out. Good, we'll practice that again. So inhale, the arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step the left leg all the way back into your lunge. Keep your back knee lifted. You can draw the hands further back slightly. Look forward, stretch the spine, stretch the back leg back. And whenever you're ready, step back to down dog. Good, from down dog, inhale, the left leg lifts up. Step forward on the exhale. Ground and open your back foot flat and on a slight angle in. And then come up into warrior two. So the arms reach parallel to the ground. Left arm forward, right arm back. Good. And then you're softening into your front knee, keeping that stableness of the legs, and only moving into a place physically in the body that keeps this wonderful, easeful nature of the breath. That doesn't mean that you're not going to be challenged, but you want to keep the breath long and slow and smooth. Good, and then from here, lengthen out through your front leg. And it's as if someone's holding on to the left wrist. They're going to draw it forward. And then they're going to bring it down. So we can breathe into our side waist here. Okay? So the left side, the right side. The lower belly is drawn in. The torso is spinning to the side. And just feel the arm just in line with the shoulder. Good, and then from here, bend into the front knee, bring your hands down. Take your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Then bend the knee when you're up there and drape the foot over to the right. You'll breathe your inner thighs open. And then from here, pigeon, bring your left knee behind your left wrist. Ground through your back knee. Inhale when you're here. And exhale, begin to fold forward. If this front knee allows, okay? And just breathe here. Just a few more breaths. And then from here, come up. Plant your hands. Lift your back knee. Step back to down dog. Let's take a flow here, so come forward to plank on your breath in. Lower halfway or all the way on your breath out. Back bend of your choice on the in-breath. Down dog on the out-breath. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Good, begin to walk your feet forward. Inhale halfway. And exhale, bow forward and down. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up. Lift up. And exhale the arms by the sides. Good, take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Good. So now we'll take a tree pose, Vrksasana. Okay? Bring your hands to your hips and bring your feet together. Okay? Tailbone lengthens down, low belly in and up. The pelvis is in a nice neutral position. Okay? Chest open, collarbones open, arms relaxed by the side. So the heart is open beautifully, elegantly, and the arms are by the sides. It's almost like you can feel a bit of a hollowing out through the stomach, but the tailbone is still lengthening down. Okay? From here, bring your weight into your right leg. Hands can be here, and the foot can move out to the side, okay? So that's your variation here. Otherwise, you can take the foot up onto the calf, or you can reach down for the shin and take the foot up inside the thigh. Okay? Hands can stay there for support, or hands can come to the center of the chest. And gaze lightly forward. Find a spot to look at. You'll feel the body obviously wobbling. That's exactly what it's going to do. The brain and the body are now figuring out what is going on as it is put all of its weight into one foot instead of two. And then you're cultivating balance in that process. Okay? Release the hands to the hips and release the bottom foot. Good. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Good. Bring the feet together. Bring your weight into your left foot and turn your right toes, your right knee out. Feel the lift of the belly. Tailbone moving down. Keep that wonderful openness across the chest. Option to stay, or foot can come to the calf and it can always go to any of these variations at any stage. You're best to pick a variation. If one isn't working for you, then pick one that is. Okay, we want to avoid the knee because that joint is stabilizing the leg. Squeeze the foot to the thigh to the foot, and then the hands can come to the heart, or you can reach the arms up overhead and continue lengthening through the side waist. That's more challenging for the balance because now you've made yourself longer, you're taking up more space. Okay? Listen to the breath. And just watch this magic of the yoga practice through you. And then from here, bring the hands down and bring the foot back onto the floor. Good. Take a full breath in and take a full breath out. Good. From here, step back to down dog. Just lengthening out that spine one final time. Press the hands forward and down. Feel the hips reach up and back. Chest opens. And then let's come down onto hands and knees. You can either sit back on the shins or sit in a comfortable cross-leg position. So whatever way works best for you. Okay? We'll finish our practice here, just with a minute of mindful observation of the breath. And if you like to take Shavasana in your own time, you're more than welcome to. So again, just soften in. Where can you soften? For me, for example, I feel I can soften my wrists. So in order to do that, I'm actually going to turn my palms up and rest the backs of the hands on my thighs. I'm going to soften my elbows. And I'm going to even just gently will the wrists, the hands, the knuckles into a place of softness. Certainly soften around the eyes, the nose, the lips, the mouth. Soften into the breath, soften into the belly. Soften into your whole being. And then keep this feeling with you. Whatever you have cultivated that brings you closer to treating yourself well, treating the mind, the body, the heart into this easeful state. Hands can come together at the heart center, acknowledging the great lineage of yoga and all that it brings into your life. Namaste.